Hello dear viewers, hope you all are doing good. Welcome to Anuvyapti Academy. I am Anusha Nayak Quad, helping you to make your concepts easier. So in this video, we will be looking into very interesting, that is problems on cost accounting, practical examples of cost accounting. If you have missed any of the previous video where we have discussed the very important foundation of cost sheet, very important. If cost sheet is clear and sorted, the format is clear, you can very easily solve the practical problems. So if you have missed the video, attaching the in the description box, please go through it. Without any further delay, let's get started. Okay, so there's another question that is popping on your screen. Let me read it out. So prepare a statement of cost for the following data for the year 2024. Opening stock of raw materials 12,000, purchases of raw materials 60,000, closing stock of raw materials 10,000, direct wages 35,000, direct expenses 5,000, power and fuel 8,000, factory rent 6,000, repairs and maintenance of factory 4,000, office salaries 12,000, office rent 5,000, salesman commission 6,000, advertisement expenses 4,000, carriage outwards 3,000, sales value 1,80,000. So very simple problem. As I was reading, I hope the different overhead category was popping out in your head. See, before we start the problem, let us look into which item falls under which overhead, right? So opening stock of raw materials comes under direct materials, right? The first thing. Purchases DM, again direct materials. Closing stock of raw materials DM. So I suggest you in the questions write in small which category comes under which, so that it will be easy for you to do the calculations. Okay, next direct wages is one category, DW. Same thing, direct expenses, again direct expenses. All these things we will add and it will result into prime cost, right? So power and fuel, what did I tell you? Where do we use power and fuel? Factory overhead, so it will result in factory overhead, AF you write. Next, factory rent, F. Repairs and maintenance of factory, F. Okay, office salary, again administrative, AD. Office rent, AD. Salesman commission, will I take it in factory? No. Will I take it in office? No. Where will I take it? S&D, that is sales and distribution overhead. Okay, advertisement expenses, S&D. Carriage outwards, where does carriage outwards? See, carriage inwards is of direct materials, carriage outwards is of S&D, selling and distribution overhead. Sales value we will take directly in the last, sales, where we can find the profit or loss. Sorted? Let's do the problem. So what would be our head? Cost sheet or statement of cost for the year 2024. Particulars. Amount. Firstly, direct materials. Okay, direct amount is not given, we have to do the calculations. Opening stock of raw materials is given. How much is that? Rupees 12,000. Okay, add purchases of raw materials 3,000. Okay, less closing stock of raw materials, rupees 1,000, results in materials consumed. If 5,000 and expenses, all the direct materials results in what? Prime cost. How much is that? Next is add factory overhead. What all items are of factory? List it down. That is nothing but power and fuel, okay, factory rent, and repairs and maintenance of factory. Okay, so what are the amounts? 8,000, 6,000, 4,000. Totals to 18,000. Okay, so factory overhead, opening stock of work in progress, closing stock of work in progress is not given. Forget it. So what will be the total? 1,20,000. Add administrative overhead, office salary, office rent. Amount of each is 12,000, 5,000, totals to 17,000. So cost of sales is how much? 1,37,000. Fine. Next, add selling and distribution overhead. 3 categories given, that is salesman commission, advertisement expenses, and carriage outwards. List here. Salesman commission, advertisement, and carriage outwards. Okay, please write neatly, don't follow me. What are the amounts given? 6,000, 14,000, 3,000 will result to 13,000. 13,000 plus 1,37,000 will result in 1,50,000. That will become our cost of sales, right? Cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. Sales value is given in the question. How much is that? 1,80,000 sales value is given in the question. Cost is 1,50,000. So what will be our profit? Profit will be around rupees 30,000. So very simple problem. If you understand the format thoroughly, problems are very simple. I have looked into 2 practical problems. In our next video, we will be looking into more different solutions and more calculation and working notes kind of problems. So do not forget to subscribe, hit like, and share this video with your classmates. Until then, happy learning.